Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video with Tank Hero today. And today, what we're doing, well, boys and girls, we're back on World of Tanks console. That's right, boys and girls, back on here. And what we're doing, well, we are taking a look at a premium tank, or doing a tank review on this, well, little beast right here at Tier 3. This is the Tier 3 Russian premium medium tank, the T-29. In some respects, it's a nice tank, but kind of don't like this machine. What's to say that I don't really like it because of how it looks, but should I judge it by its looks? Let me know in the comments. But also, let me know, do you guys like this thing? Do you think it's good? What do you think about this machine if you do play World Tanks on console? Yeah, so we're going to be taking a look at this machine. Like always on these type of videos of both tank reviews or mod reviews, we're going to take a look at, well, of course, tank. It's the stats of the tank and also the commander I have for him. And then after that, we'll take it out into a battle and see how it performs. Yeah, so I guess let's get right started right away to this. But I do have one little closure. I am recording this on PC. I'm trying this little bit different thing to record some of my videos from PlayStation on PC. I know I've been doing it on like the Uncharted series and stuff like that, but I kind of want to do it with World Tanks now. So, this is like I guess you could say, an experimental thing with World Tanks video. Yeah, I guess you could say that. But still, we're gonna cover this little beastly machine right here. So let's get right into it, shall we? First, standard off by its penetration. Standard AP rounds gets 66 meters of penetration. The premium round, which is heat rounds, gets around 75 meters penetration, and HE gets 38. The damage is 110 for both the AP and heat rounds, and then the HE gets 164 damage, which, it's HE, it's going to do a lot more, but you do lose that penetration. Like on most tanks, you do lose the penetration, but you get that damage, raw alpha damage, so in some respects, it doesn't really matter, but also, I guess it kind of does, especially when you're fighting against something that's like, oh, I don't know, a French light tank, which somehow is pretty well armored down here at this tier, but, it is what it is. Our hit points is 405 hit points, max speed is 44 miles per hour, and view range is 306. And then our concealment is 361. So, let's go over some of the other stats of the tank. And this tank is a premium tank, so it doesn't get more than just one gun. Anyone gets this type of gun, the 76mm L10A gun. The rate of fire is 14.63. The accuracy at 100 meters is 0.48. We talked about the damage and the penetration, of course. And, of course, the ammunition is AP, heat, and AG. And the max ammunition types, or how much ammunition it can carry, is 67 rounds of ammunition. My equipment, I prefer putting improved ventilations, crew performance 5%, advanced loader or loading time 10%, and then also advanced armor damage from enemy weapons is 5% less, which is somewhat good. I mean, down here at this tier, it's pretty good, especially when you go up against those tier 4s, though, because sometimes those tier 4s are pretty tough and stuff like that. But yeah, that is the equipment, and then consumables. We prepare a repair kit, med kit, and fire extinguisher. Never know when you're going to need a fire extinguisher to put out that freaking fire. And then our ammunition, we have around 57 rounds of AP, 5 rounds of heat, and 5 rounds of HE. Never know when you're going to need that. I mean, if you're feeling lucky and you're wanting to put a little more heat rounds in it, it's up to you. I'm not telling you how to load your tank up. I'm just showing you my ways of how much ammunition I load up with a tank. I mean, you can do whatever way you want to do, but let you know, if you are spamming heat, and trust me, these things do cost about 2,800 credits. Yeah, if you're using gold, it's going to cost you 7 gold. So I'd rather keep them as credits. For me, it doesn't really matter because I have a lot of creds, but still, the thought process, if you're low in creds, I wouldn't spam the premium rounds. I would try to use the AP rounds or the standard rounds as much as I can. So yeah, there's that. Then let's move on to my commander. We have rapid loading, 10% increase to gun reload speed, which is pretty decent, and then steady aim, 10% increase to accuracy, which accuracy is pretty freaking good. Even though this gun is mostly your derp kind of gun, so where you're going to be more likely to find, I guess, close range. But yeah, I guess we'll come to see how the armor is on this machine. Where's the armor? Armor viewer. So this is a medium tank, but this tier doesn't really matter with its armor. Well, sort of does. You can sometimes bounce some kind of shots and not that type of idea. So yeah, I guess it's somewhat, of course, enough to really put itself at the idea. So let's get right into his armor. So we get 8 mere thickness of armor, which is the engine deck and the back sloped area back here, along with also where the 2 little gun turrets are. Then we have 10 meter thickness, which is the roof deck of both the little machine gun turrets, the top of the turret, the bottom of the turret, and the belly of the tank. Look, with left and right of the gun mount. Then we have 15 meter thickness, which is the back lower plate, and also right there, that little piece right there. Then we have 20 meter thickness, which looks like the upper plate, lower plate, tracks, the side armor for both the hull, also this mid plate right here in the back, and all around the turret, it looks like too. The front, the sides, and the rear of the turret. Then we have 20 meter thickness, which is the mid plate in the front of the hull, and where the driver sits. So that is all the armor, which is 30 meter thickness, which at this tier, I don't think it's going to really save you too much. Let's see. Yeah, it's not really going to save you too much against other tanks if they aim at that 30 meter thickness of armor. Because as you see, most of these tanks down here at this tier either has nearly 78, 46, 55. Let's check for a different country. 98 plus this thing's premium rounds 126. Yeah, so mostly that 30 meters of thickness of armor is not really going to save you too good. But if somehow your armor is ridiculously somehow going to mount something, that could mean you either angled it pretty much, but the round is going to bounce. But more often than not, you're going to get penned by everything down here at this tier. Especially even if you get bottom tier, you're going to get penned by most things that's bottom. You're when you're bottom tier as well. So yeah, that's why I kind of put on the one where I take 5% less damage, so it kind of helps this tank out just a little bit, but not that much more. But I'd like to know what you guys think about this machine. Do you guys like it, or what do you think about this little thing? But, you know, I guess that's going to be enough jibber jabber in the garage here with this little tank, the T-29, for the Russian Tier 3 Premium Medium Tank. I guess let's get into a battle with the guys and see what this thing can do in a fight. I'll see you guys there. So guys, we're back on Catherine? Carrying, I'm probably butchering the name pretty freaking bad already. But yeah, we're back and, well, this is a decent enough game, I gotta say. We do decent enough damage, though I had one game I did nearly like 1,000 damage in a tier 3. Yeah, no. For being basically like a derpish type of gun, this thing does reload pretty quickly. But then that also improves my perks, so yeah. But the gun doesn't seem that bad on this vehicle at times. Yeah, at times it does seem pretty good. The penetration. Stock penetration is pretty decent. Though in this game we're bomb tier. So yeah, this is gonna be the worst tier that you're going to see in this vehicle. Tier 4, like I said in the garage there. This vehicle will not see tier 5s. I think I've said this before in my previous tank reviews. So tier 1, 2, and 3 gets like a protective matchmaker. where they only see like one tier higher. But once you leave tier 3 and enter to tier 4, is where the matchmaker starts throwing you into +2 matchmaking. So it's kind of a little bit confusing, I guess to say. But yeah. But I guess we need to worry about what's going on in this game. We do spot somebody, which is a which is a Swedish tier 4 tank destroyer. Yes. It's kind of hard to see it where I'm editing this video, but we are getting spotted, and I'm backing up because of that. Artillery really loves me. You know, in this game, they just, I don't know, it's like a love story. I always like that. I mean, it's artillery. What are you going to do? They're gonna hit you. They're wanting to shoot you, and there's a hitsor. Yeah, I can't get through his front upper plate, and if I do use premium, I think it's gonna be pretty tough going through his lower plate. So yeah, and remember, heat, if you shoot the tracks, it's not going to do anything unlike the AP rounds. So I'm waiting for the hitsor, and as you see, the gun depression is sort of bad on this thing. I mean, it's Russian, so yeah. We go out, we hit our first shot, and the hitsor. Come back out again, get another shot. The hitsor does get killed by someone else. Nice, thank you. Thank you for the support. And we want to come over and try to keep eye on other enemies. Our tracks get started off by the Sav, the Swedish tier 4 tanker. We find the top of his hull, and we pin. He's not the well-armored vehicle, and we take him out. Nice job. Alright, that's good. Now we got a light tank trying to rush our butt, but he missed. It doesn't really matter how I do this. He's gonna pin anywhere on my tank. But I took him out. Good. And I'm kind of, how can I say this? Worried of going over because I know there was some shield over there. And I wasn't really paying attention because I was fighting against those enemy tanks to not really pay attention from the getting killed. So yeah. Now we got the MX, what's that? MX-38? I think it is. Let me know in the comments. Like I said, how I'm editing this is this very small screen, so yeah. But he hits me once, I hit him once, and he gets taken out by my ally. Yeah, that's a pretty tough tank when it's top tiered. When it's facing its armor towards you, even though it's a light tank, but it's, yeah, okay. But we're going to be moving forward, and there's not many enemies left. These one, well, there's like, I think 3 light tanks or something like that, as far as I can see. But we're going to run into a mercenary tank. We only crit him. I think that was like a tracking. We tried aiming for his low plate, but that's not really working right now. So I'm deciding to switch to premium. So that way I can reliably pin him. We aim right there his driver's board, pinned, and nope, nothing. Bounced. Okay. Again, nothing. That missed. Oh crap, my ally's dead. I'm probably gonna die too. Even though I'm kind of full health, but not so much. None of my shots aren't hitting. Just to say, at this point, I was kind of, oh, what's the word? Well, we did take him out, but at that time, I was kind of panicking, and I see the AMX-4. That's the duck tank, and that's what hit me. Killed a lot of him, did a lot of damage to me. And yeah, okay. You don't want to fight the duck tank, and I fired all my premium rounds at the, what was that tank called? It's a mercenary tank. I don't even remember the name of it. But it's yeah, mercenary tanks. Burn heat probably wasn't the best option, but it was the only thing I had to do to make sure I lively pinned, even though only one shot actually pinned. Yeah, I guess you could say I was panicking right there at that point. So, yeah, it kind of messed up a good bit of my premium shots, which it To me, it really doesn't really matter, I guess. But in some ways, yeah. Okay. But now he's the only guy left over, or left on the enemy team, and we still got a good bit of enemy allies. We got artillery trying to hit this guy, and this guy is firing a G. I really don't know why. You have his side. And there we go. He's dead. Well, that's gonna be it for this video there, guys. Yeah, sorry for that. But if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you guys want to. And like always, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye for now.